Welcome. In front of me I have the brand new OnePlus Buds Pro 2, and today I'll go over unboxing along with a quick overview of this product. So anyway, let's just get straight into the box. So obviously this is their new update to the Pros, not the Pro 2s. So previous version, and the previous version, in my opinion, was, at least in terms of sound quality, I did like it. It wasn't anything like mind-blowing, but was still pretty good. And especially that when you ordered the first ones, or the first ones actually came with the device as a bundle, which again was a pretty nice little inclusion. So you didn't have to pay extra, you just got it for free. Now here we got some little OnePlus paperwork. Just gonna toss that to the side, no one cares about that. We got our little touch area, cool. They are touch sensitive. Then our little buds. I'm gonna set them to the side for now. So here we get accessories, which will most likely include a charging cable, as expected. That is the dinkiest little charging cable as you can possibly imagine. And here we got the ear tips. So we have the large and small and mediums are already on the buds themselves, which is how they look like. We also have a little bit of protection right here from scratching. Now, to quickly go over the specs of these, I'm gonna read it from literally the OnePlus website. So one thing that is interesting that you don't actually get to see right off the bat, these are apparently dual drivers, meaning that they have two different speakers in a single bud. And that would be an 11mm woofer and a 6mm tweeter. So you should be getting pretty damn good sound quality out of these, just because we are literally running two different drivers in a single earpiece compared to other earbuds from majority of the other brands, which only include a single one. Now they are rated for 10 Hz to 40 kHz frequencies. They also come with 3 different microphones on each bud, with microphone sensitivity being -38 decibels. Now when it comes down to noise cancelling, because they do have noise cancelling, we're looking at up to 48 decibel smart noise cancelling. Then connectivity with these ones, we're looking at Bluetooth 5.3. We have basically everything that you could imagine with the technologies for like noise cancellation, calls and stuff like that. So basically top of the line. And when it comes down to more disappointing parts, it's the waterproofing of just these earbuds, because the case is obviously even lower. The buds themselves have IP55. And what that means is if you sweat, that's fine. I can sweat on them, but in terms of like, for instance, as it's literally described, IP55, limited protection from dust and low pressure water jets from any directions. So basically, in terms of swimming, no good. And yeah, so that's basically as good as I can give you. The case themselves, for these buds, even lower, which is at IP44. So obviously you don't even want to get it wet at all. And obviously dust as well, because both of these numbers refer to water and dust. So in terms of 44, again, same kind of thing. Don't really get it wet or dusty. Though dust might not be as big of a problem when it comes down to electronics, obviously. You can probably get dusty. You'll probably have a little bit of crunchiness in opening things up. Obviously, in terms of warranty, they will probably utilize that to avoid it. But yeah. In terms of functionality, dust shouldn't really damage electronics, while water obviously will, considering there is a battery inside. So water, batteries, they don't really go too well together. Now, the buds themselves are apparently rated for about 9 hours of playback without ANC at 50 volume. 50%, while with active noise cancellation, you're looking at about 6 hours. Obviously, these numbers are probably significantly smaller than you might expect, because we are running dual drivers in each earbud, so they will need more power to actually push those two drivers at the same time. And with the case, you're looking at about 25 hours of playback. That is with active noise cancelling. Without active noise cancellation, again at 50, all these numbers at 50% volume, you're looking at 39 hours of playback. So still, even with the case, with the case and active noise cancellation, the battery isn't necessarily anything like super low. It is respectable. Obviously, if you turn off noise cancellation, you're looking for a significantly better battery life. So that is something that some people might be interested. If you don't need noise cancellation, you can turn it off and obviously get a better battery life, which would be a pretty nice trade-off. Now, in terms of talk time, they also have a rating for that. 50% volume, AAC, ANC on, so active noise cancellation, and the AAC is for like talk. I believe it's suppressing the noise around for the calls directly. We're looking up to 4 hours with earbuds only. They don't have anything about with the case. I mean, obviously, if you need to put your earbuds away to charge them during talk calls, that kind of defeats the purpose. So, like I said, 4 hour call time only. Now, what else? In terms of one more thing that I would consider relatively important for gaming specifically, we are looking at about 54 milliseconds of latency on these buds. So they are, I would say, a little bit lacking. You probably might want to have something a little bit faster in latency for just straight up like games. But if you just casually want to, I don't know, play some games, especially like some RPGs, maybe through computer, these should still do the job. The latency isn't necessarily so egregious that you will notice it all that much. But for like competitive gameplay, 54 milliseconds might be a little bit more than you want to have, considering everything adds up. And that's basically all I have to say. Now, last thing that I'll do is connect them and give you a little bit of a sound test of them. Now, I will be honest, the sound test that I'll provide you for this probably will not be very adequate of how these actually sound. So take that with a grain of salt. Obviously, the quality of a couple different things like the YouTube compression, the microphone that I'm using, the headphones or whatever you're using to play this back on will vary and will have a great impact on how you will think or hear them sounding right now through my microphone. So just keep that in mind, that they will sound significantly better than what you're hearing through YouTube. But anyway, let me just quickly open up my Bluetooth and pair them. They don't appear to show up like automatically. Oh no, never mind, we have it. So you can just connect. And the light changed, so it's now white. There we go. And they're connected. So they're good to go. So let me just open up YouTube. One thing that I'll do right now is take off the pop filter off the microphone, just so I can get the earbuds a little bit closer to the mic and hopefully get a little bit of a better sound, though I have no clue how that will turn out, so bear with me. And there might be a little bit of like noise coming right now. There we go. Pop filter off. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so they are connected right now. So there we go, that's basically the little preview, or as best as I can give it. So there we go. So these are basically the new OnePlus Buds. They look almost identical to the previous ones. One thing that I would wish to actually see would be the green color of them, which they do come in this nice, like super dark green color, and I don't know, to me it just looks really appealing than the typical black one. But there we go. That's a look at them. I'm not gonna give you any kind of like reviews of it. I haven't tested them myself at all, so obviously that's something that would come with a little bit of time spent using them to know if there's some little drawbacks or anything like that. But as an overview and spec look, they seem to be pretty decent. Now with this being said, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.